Hi guys, it's Katie, and I wanted to show you a handful of things that I got. We went to a farm that's nearby and got some things, and we got to see their free-range chickens, and it was a lot of fun. And they had a little store, so I got these are beef bones. I'm going to make bone broth with those. I got a chicken that is frozen now, but hopefully it'll be thawed. I would like to roast that tomorrow, probably roast it in my Rummertoff. And I also got a dozen eggs. So we'll have a regular grocery haul with the meal plan coming up next. Hi, it's Katie. I have my grocery haul and my meal plan here. Let's see, I have my tripod so you can see both of my hands at once. Isn't that amazing? I spent $15.38 at the Asian market. I spent $46.35 at Aldi. And the clip you just saw at the farm, I spent $28 on a chicken, some beef bones, and some eggs. So it was significantly more expensive than I would have if I purchased those items at the grocery store on sale. But I do want to start sourcing more of my animal products from better sources. I'll just say it that way. And I really like that farm. The guy was super nice and super helpful. You know, got to meet his family, and they're right in sort of my backyard. So I really feel good about that purchase, even though it's about 4 times more than I would pay for those items if I were deal hunting. But I'm not deal hunting. I'm sourcing my animal products from a place that I feel better about. Okay, anyway, enough of that. Here is my meal plan. So we had that roast chicken last night with some baked sweet potatoes and green beans. I'm going to make a soup with the rest of that chicken. I wasn't exactly sure when I wrote chicken soup, what kind of chicken soup, but I did get some tomatillos, so it'll probably be tomatillo green chili chicken soup. I'm going to have breakfast for dinner, so that will be eggs, sausage, and toast. Make chili dogs with corn. This is a specific meal for a specific thing. I made some pickled jalapenos, fermented jalapenos, and they are amazing. And I really wanted to have them on top of chili dogs. So we have some venison hot dogs in the freezer. I'm going to make some chili to go on top, and I'm going to put some of my fermented jalapenos on top. I'm really excited about that meal. Dirty rice is kind of a holdover from last week. We didn't get to it yet. And it's kind of, I'm glad because I ended up getting bell peppers on sale, so that works out a lot better for that meal. Albondigas is also moved over from last week's meal plan. Adobo chicken with rice and a vegetable, and then this Marrakesh stew I found on Martha Stewart's website. I've never made it before, but it's just a bunch of vegetables stewed together, and it's a meatless meal, so we'll give that a try. I have some other notes on there. That's okay. Alright, so let me take this off the tripod and I'll show you everything that we got. This half over here is Aldi, and then this is from the Asian market. Alright, so I got some lettuce. They had romaine and red leaf lettuce. They both looked really nice, so I've got 2 different kinds of lettuce. That's fine for salads. I got some parsley. This is for the dirty rice, and I think there was some other meal that I needed it for. I got some ginger to put in my kombucha. I also got some lime just to put in waters and things like that. Also for the tomatillo chicken soup, it's really good with a squirt of lime. Some jalapenos for that soup. Here are the tomatillos. I got this purple cabbage. I'm just going to slice this up and add it to salads just to give a little extra color and crunch. And I got a few eggplant, the long skinny eggplant for that Marrakesh stew. I needed onions, and this big bag was on sale for $3.99. And I think that's everything I got at the first store. Let me just check. Yep. Everything else here I got at Aldi. The first thing is these socks. I guess I would take these off of my total because they're not food related, but my little one saw these, and they're so brightly colored and so cute. They were $4 for 6 pair, all these different colors. They're a tiny bit big on her. She's got big feet though, but she'll be able to wear those soon enough. So we got those. I got a nice long cucumber, some Colby Jack cheese. The bananas are 29 cents a pound still, so I got a bunch more of those. And then these pork roasts were $1.99 a pound, and I was thinking I could cut that up for kimchi soup or the pozole, which is like a pork stew, or I could just take this whole thing and put it in the slow cooker with some sauerkraut. So those will go in the freezer for now. Let's see, I got some avocados. They were 49 cents each, so I got a whole bunch of those. The butternut squash, one or part of one will go in the Marrakesh stew, and then the other one I'll just hold on to because it was a good price. I think it was $1.99, and I weighed them when I got them home. They're both over 2.5 pounds, 2.5 pounds each. So usually this kind of hard winter squash is, if you're lucky, you can find it for 89 cents a pound. Usually it's 99 cents to $1.29 a pound, so I think I got a better deal by buying the unit price at Aldi than if I were to get it by the pound at another store. I got these. This was kind of an impulse buy. Baked baked pea snack? I don't know. They're crunchy, salty things, I guess. We'll try them out. Some low sugar cereal. The bell peppers, they were on sale, and I'm going to use those for the dirty rice. Probably put some in the America stew, and then the rest will be for salads. And I got 2 packs because it was a good price. They're like $1.69 for 3 of the multicolored peppers. So I got 2 packs, and then any extra we can either just eat fresh, or I might chop them up and put in the freezer. Some pretzels. I got this as well. These are water filters. It was $6.99 for 3 of them. So I buy these so infrequently, and every time I buy them, I think I have no idea how much I should be paying for those. But I got I guess it's a 3-pack. Yeah, I usually get like the 12-pack from Target, and it lasts like 2 years, and then when I go to buy them again, I'm completely clueless because I haven't bought them in 2 years. But I thought $6.99 for 3 was a decent price. Mangoes are on sale. They looked really good too. 59 cents. This is cayenne pepper powder. I had just run out. I've been using a lot of stuff from my garden that I dried, but what I'm using now is very, very hot. So I wanted just like regular cayenne powder just to have a little bit of heat. Some strawberries, frozen strawberries for smoothies. We've been enjoying some smoothies again lately. I kind of got out of the habit. Anyway, that's everything for this week. I hope you enjoyed the haul. So I'm also making more of a long-term meal plan, like a 6 to 8 week meal plan. I don't think I'll have time to do it today. I'm going to try tomorrow, and I'm going to film that so you can kind of see my sort of process and get an idea of how I do that. If you're interested, I will, it'll most likely be published before this one, so I'll link to that down below. If not, I'll add the link afterwards. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to give my video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe because I post new grocery hauls every Friday at noon. Thanks for watching. Bye.